Example 1, example 2 both involve either direct or inverse variation. And you're going to see something varies directly as something else, or something is directly proportional to something else. Either one of those things means the first thing equals k times the second thing. K is going to be called the constant of variation. All right. Each problem has a constant of variation. It changes from problem to problem. In one problem, k might equal 6. The next problem, k might equal 1 over 10,000. The next one, it might equal 2/3. All right. It'll be whatever it is. All right. But there's going to be a constant of variation within the problem. What they're going to tell you is a statement such as this. The number of cats varied directly as the number of dogs. That gets you a variation statement that looks like this. C equals KD. Then they'll go on to tell you there were 8 cats when there were 50 dogs. They'll tell you how many cats and dogs were there. That'll let you find out what K equals. Then they'll say how many cats were there when there were 60 dogs. All right, that's what's going to happen. So that's what a direct variation problem looks like. Inverse variation looks the same way. It just says inverse instead of direct. Again, they might say directly proportional, inversely proportional. I'm going to one's worded with the varies, the other one's worded with proportional, so you can kind of get the idea. So, example 1. The number of boys in every classroom of a school varies directly with the number of girls. All right, so as soon as I see varies directly as soon as I see those words, I know it's this type of problem. And what I want to do is know what's varying directly with what. So what's varying directly with what here? Boys and girls, right? Simplify it. This is a very wordy sentence there, but if we just get down to the important parts here, boys vary directly as girls. So, boys vary directly as girls, B equals KG. Whatever varies, that's what equals. So, boys vary, B equals K, as girls times G. And again, directly it's being multiplied. If it said varies inversely, this would be K divided by G. So again, directly means multiply, inversely means divide. Then we move on and we read the next sentence. In one room, there are 8 boys and 2 girls. So in one room, there were 8 boys and 2 girls means 8 equals K times 2. You can write K times 2. I wrote 2K. I prefer that structure. But if you wrote K times 2, it means the same thing. But again, they tell me how many boys and how many girls there are in one scenario. And if I divide both sides by 2, that tells me what K equals. K is called a constant of variation because within the problem that you're working, it doesn't change. So once I know what K equals, that's what K equals. So once I know that K is equal to 4, that tells me that this equation can be modified into B is equal to 4G. So once you figure out what K equals, that's what K is going to be for the remainder of the problem. Substitute it in, and you create yourself a better equation. This has 3 variables. Now this only has 2 variables. 2 variables is better. The final sentence is going to give us our task. If there are 5 girls in another room, how many boys are there? So what do we not know? Boys. But we know girls, right? So how many boys is what we're looking for? We know there are 5 girls. 4 times 5 is equal to 20.